My name is Prophet Onyema Okoro, and this is a brief story of my amazing 19 years journey in Covenant Life Baptist Church. I actually walked into this church for the first time on Sunday, 7th of January 2007, and I'm eternally grateful to my eldest sister, Pastor Blessing Eromo, who kept persuading me and pressing on me that I should come. I reluctantly came that Sunday, and I had an experience that I have never had in any other Baptist church. When the Spirit of the Lord told me, "You see that man on the altar," referring to God's servant, my spiritual father, Reverend Dr. Chika Ossai-Ugbah, and he said, "Follow him." From that moment, I knew that this was a place that I wanted to be and I was meant to be. And of course, as a young boy, as at that time, I joined the youth fellowship. In 6 months' time, I was appointed quite strangely as the vice president. And when I asked why that choice, I remember Deacon Idehai Oserogo. Then he was not a deacon, and Ambassador Ilefoji Unoabona said to me that it was based on my commitment and my zeal, and that's why I was chosen to be the vice president. I said that was not enough. About 6 months later, the then president felt a leading to leave the church, and so the responsibility now rested on me to lead the youth fellowship till the next election was done. And by that time, it was duly supervised by God's servant, our senior pastor, and I was elected as the president 2008. My next assignment, having served as the youth president, I became the youth pastor, and I held that office till 2013, when I was called by the church to serve at her preaching station at Redeemer Baptist Church, Uluku. Redeemer Baptist Church, Uluku was the next assignment which I served under this great ministry. Officially, I resumed October 6, 2013, although October 2nd I had gone to Uluku to know the church. On resumption of the church, I met 5 persons, 2 adults, 3 children. And that was because for about 6 months, there was no pastor before I came. So every member that was there had gone elsewhere. I met a whole lot of challenges, from leaking rooms to no doors, no windows. In fact, the church sanctuary was not what it ought to be, fit enough for worship. Coupled with the fact that we had a lot of spiritual battles, we were surrounded by about 4 Shirites around. So it was really a challenging time in my life, but I can say and give God all the glory that after 10 years, 2 months and 18 days of service in Redeemer Baptist Church, as I officially handed over December 23rd, 2023. December 23rd, 2023. I can say that God showed himself mighty. Though it was not an easy journey, I had to become an all-rounder and do everything at the early stage, but God showed himself mighty. Before I left for Redeemer Baptist Church, I served in various departments here in our church. I was one time a Sunday school teacher, and I was taking upstairs gallery since my class downstairs kept expanding. Let me now speak on my journey as a spiritual son to God's servant, my spiritual father. Though I was convinced 2007 by that encounter that I was to submit to that, but all the moves that I made yielded no fruit. And now I have come to understand that is his own way of vetting people that he grants access to. 2009, I remember going to his office to complain why nothing else was making sense to me. I was dissatisfied with every other thing about my life. I only had fulfillment when I came to church. And his response was to call the secretary and ask him whether the form for the seminary at Bacchus, that's how we call it, was apt. I was wondering what was happening. How is that an answer to my question? And then he went ahead to explain the meaning of the feeling that I had. And said he was not surprised that I had the call. Then he made or said two things that will forever make me stop. The first thing he said to me, he said, if I am willing, he would love to leave a part of himself to me, which I answered yes with teary eyes. And then he put modalities in place that paid my fee for the seminary for the next 4 years, and also the transport subsidy. Yes. So when other of my colleagues, seminarians, were having prayer funds to pay their fees, I never had such a problem. Finally, I am grateful forever to the relationship I have with God's servant, my spiritual father. I cannot begin to count how he has been a blessing, and I know will continually be a blessing. Family, finance, all I know about ministry, structure, about preaching, come from him is the covering I have enjoyed. Time will fail me to recount everything, and I am grateful, and that you know that I love you so much. I want to also thank Covenant Life Baptist Church. Indeed, this is the best Baptist church to pastor. If not for anything, you people gave me wife. It was in the Sunday school that I met my wife while I was laboring to teach her the word. She was also laboring to imagine me in her world, and I'm very, very grateful. Thank you for all the numerous relationships that have existed over the years, and I know will continue to exist even after now. God bless you, and I love you all.